Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? Oh, good afternoon. Good early evening. Hello. How's everybody doing? We're gonna have a lazy one today. We're gonna do a lot of base tidying and sorting stuff out and getting things working. I hope you all had a lovely day yesterday. Are you having a lovely chill Sunday? I hope you are. Let me get into the game. Hanno, Kata. Hello, hello, hello. Kata, what's the Twitch baby's name? What about Emperor Wang? What about that? No? What about... what's the baby's name? I mean, 9 months, first of all. 9 months. You've been pregnant for a long time now. 9-month babby. First babby. Our first babby. What about little bastard? Little shit face? No? I'm not good with coming up with names for kids. I'm not the best. Mick, how are you, buddy? And Shane, good evening. Good evening. Don't fuck all day. How are you? I'm alright, mate. Little bastard? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I've had a bit of a lazy one yesterday, or for the most part yesterday. I was going to do a cheeky stream, and then honestly I got caught up in stuff with the lady and other bits and bobs, so I ended up just having a bit of a lazy day to myself. Gives teachers an excuse to yell at him. Yeah. Also, they'll sound silly when they say, "Stop doing that, you little bastard," and it won't work. So let's just get this on pause a second. As a little recap, we had a few problems last stream, if you remember. We had a few power problems, and I want to try and get these sorted today. We're also still having tree-related issues that keeps happening, and I don't know when that's going to get fixed. There's nothing about it on the patch notes at the minute, so meh. But yeah, we got in some hydrogen gens, we cracked into here. Desundro! Dangus! God damn it. I don't want to see it go further most. I'd rather have a piece of toast and watch the evening news. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I've got some plans today of things that I want to do around the base, but yeah, we sort of had a bit of a struggling stream last stream. We finished this off, if I remember rightly, and we did a lot of exploring. We found some more geysers. We found a hydrogen vent up here that we need to do something with. And yeah, just basically did a lot more exploring and tidying up of stuff. What else did we do in the base? What else did we do last stream? Oh, we started heading down to oil a little bit and doing a bit of digging down there. And we're currently trying to get rid of all this water that is trolling us at the minute. Which sucks. So I'd like to get rid of all this water. So what I'm probably going to do is do some stuff in the base. Now, a big part of this is going to be squaring off the base and deciding where we're going to have our final entrance, exit, and so on. And I'm thinking we're going to have southern exits, which will be down here. Then we're going to have exits to the east and west, and then a northern exit. And I think the exits for the east and west are going to be here. I think. That's the actual lyrics. Oh shit. Fuck me. So yeah, that's one of the things I want to do today. I'm also thinking about leaving some space here for some wild tiles, as we talked about last time, to make some nature parks. That way, if any dupes go out left or right of the base, they'll have to go through a nature park. Might be cool to try and do it down here as well. Although I don't know if we can have any, like, nature reserve. No industrial machinery. Does this count as industrial machinery? Curious. If not, we could have all of our docks at the bottom be a little nature park as well. We're gonna look into doing some wild planting anyway. Now, we're still having a bit of an issue with food. We're just sort of limping by at the minute. I've got a plan to extend our bristle blossoms down a little bit, and we could maybe even double up on it, I'm not sure. We do have more cold water coming in now, and we do also have the potential to make a lot more with our aquatunas that we got down here. So maybe that would be a good first thing to do today, get more bristle blossoms online. Because again, they only need water. So I think that'll be a good one. The end game was ultimately to maybe get like, you know, something like stuffed berry or pepper bread or something like that. Or obviously we've got the frost burgers as well. Frost buns, lettuce, barbecue. We're currently eating all of our lettuce. How do we do for sleep week? Shit. Yeah, I think we're going to have a food crisis pretty soon. So, yeah, need to be conscious of that. So, currently my dupe's just running around doing a bit of tidying. I want to extend this down, but I think I'm going to be a lazy boy about it. So, let me just do this. I'd like to extend our hatch farms today, and I'd like to, ideally get some more coal coming in, and some more power coming in. That's what we're going to need. So, I'm probably going to do a few... Jesus. Coal digs as well, just to get us going. So let me just do a few of these around the place with like an 8. Just get some coal online. Blep. Can't really dig a lot of this stuff. Blep. That's a blep. Yeah, we basically, our hatch farms are shit at the minute, so we're not getting anywhere near enough coal for what we need. So, if we can dig a little bit more out, that would be lovely. This is all wet and stanky, so let's just drop that down. This is all wet and stanky. Wet and stanky. Yeah, we don't have very much coal left on the map. I think we found some up here, though, didn't we? We found some bigger chunks up here. Yeah, I think this is the place to go. So we'll do a bit of that as well. We'll do this like a 7. And we'll get all this dug out. With a 6. So all that can go. Let's come off this a second. All of you can go. And then all of this as well. So yeah, did you all have a nice... Have you all had a nice weekend so far? Have you had a nice chill one? What has been going on, everybody? Me and the lady had a fairly chill weekend, realistically. Although she is in work today right now. She was not happy about it this morning. She did a big old oversleep this morning. She stayed up too late. Amazing, the F1 race just ended. Ooh. Ooh. Who won out of interest? I'm not too bad, Hanno, thank you. Not too bad. Need a real farm, but yeah, I know. We'll get to that. How are you managing storage? At the minute, I'm just dropping everything in here. So everything gets dropped in these dispensers and dumped on the floor. Certain things from certain parts of the base, like lumber, is getting picked up over here. I do need to put in the sweepers over on this side. I might get them done as well. Made of gold. And we're going to prettify the base a little bit today. We're going to slap in a load of gold, I reckon. Get things looking pimping, you know? So 2 space between and then there. Looks weird. Looks a bit weird. Yeah, we're going to get a few things pimping today, I think. By the way, I've got my new mouse. I'm still trying to get used to it. I didn't get time to play many games yesterday, so it still feels a little bit alien to me. Yeah, that's not right, is it? We need to move that. You are actually meant to not be there at all. Yeah, so my previous mouse died. Hamster last stream very, very kindly gifted me some money to get a new mouse, which I got. We got the G502. No, not aluminium, what the fuck? G502. And it seems good so far. It's a little bit smaller than I'm used to. So it's giving me a bit of it's making me get used to a claw grip again. I don't normally do a claw grip. I'm normally a pan hands kind of guy. So we'll have to see how it plays out. But it seems to be pretty slick. I want everything out of gold. We've got gold coming in, so that's what I want. So yeah, if I'm making a few misclicks here and there, I do apologise. But I can't do shit all about it yet. Boop. There we go. Little one, but Vettel and Ferrari started 20th and ended 2nd. Oh, one of them races. Oh, I do love a good struggle from the back. We did qualify, not Formula E, it would be better. Vixen, how are you? How's it going? Okay. So yeah, we're going to be spending a lot of time focused on the base today. That is what's on the cards. I want this to be done first because we do need more food coming in, and expanding on the blossoms is going to be a good thing to do. And I'm just going to add another row like this. I did the maths and it should sort of work, I think. But we may have to close up some of these roof tiles here and there where we've, put some doors in here and stuff. So I think at the moment, let's see, if I'm going to extend another one of these, then that is, 30 tiles. And currently the room is at 74, so I'll make it 104. If I get rid of 2, 4, 6, 8, and then another door somewhere, we can make it small enough, it'll be nice. But yeah, food is a little bit scurry at the minute. A wee bit scurry. I want to get this finished as well so we can get some hydrogen coming in on this side. That is a job that I should probably be doing now. Oh, I've asked them to build some ladders over here, so I'm waiting for them to build them first. That's okay. I need to get in here and do the same as what we did on this side. Although I'm coming in a bit wonky, honestly. It's going to be a bit tricky. But we'll yeah, we'll get all these removed. I'll whack some ladders in. Cool. Cool. Eesh. How do you cool that steam turbine? This one up here? This steam turbine? It's got some water cooling behind it. So it's got some polluted water going through a radiator. And that's keeping it cool. Can you make slides of how to get a mushroom farm started? No. Not unless I did some, like, mega puffed farm. The problem I've got is I've not got much polluted oxygen. And what polluted oxygen I do have at the minute, I'm turning into Klei, if you remember. So we've got this polluted oxygen vent, which is active in 7 cycles. This has been making my clay, because we don't have any clay on this map. And I'm going to want that later for ceramic. Where was it? So yeah, so far we've made 11 tons of clay, which is nothing. But we'll leave this going and hopefully we'll get a bit more coming in off it. I don't really want to do too much high priority stuff because I'd like them to be harvesting like the wild crops and stuff. So I shouldn't really go above like a priority 7. So once they've got all that coal brought in, I'm probably going to leave them to lower priority stuff if we can. Like get all this done so we've got some coal. Lumber is dwindling a little bit. We are getting a little bit low on lumber. But I think we'll be okay. You also don't have puffs. Well, I can get puffs, that's the thing, Shane. I can get them from the printing pod. If I was a bit more selective with stuff and didn't keep killing all my critters, I can get some puffs to start a farm. And it's no real deal to, like, get a lazy boy, you know, spamming farm going. I reckon we could do that. You know, like just a breeding room and then a dumping room. I don't think that'd be too much of a drama. Let's see. Actually, this can all be these tiles. And this isn't needed at all. We're also going to rip out our mess rooms as well. Again, I'll just... I I need to be a little bit systematic about this, I guess. I'm just going to get this done so I can see if this breaks the room. We're going to rip out the mess rooms, make them bigger and make them more functional. Probably incorporate the cooking area in there as well, which would be pretty sweet. Or at least have the food being left in the mess hall. Because at the minute they're having to go down here to pick up food to get to the mess hall, and it's just not right. And I've got this big space here where I can do something cool with these 3 floors. So that's what we're probably going to do. That would be real nice. Just cancel you. You for now. I just did another bit of research. The reason I did some research, I realised I didn't have 3x3, 3x2 vertical paintings, so I've just got that. We've still not done any of the space research. I'm kind of just leaving that. I could do some more research, I guess. We could get the research online, but I think for now, I'm not going to bother. Ah. So this is still a nature reserve then. So we could make our exosuit docks into nature reserves. How about that for an idea? So then we'd have... let's see. We could have exosuits here. Exosuits here. I'm going to have to break into this anyway because I need to slap another pump in here. And make that into nature reserve. With the old wild tile planting thing we were looking at. What's the massive metal block next to the clay maker? That's our heat exchanger. So what we've got behind here is some liquid piping that's got some slush water in it. That's basically keeping this metal block below 10 degrees. Excuse me. Below 10 degrees. So that when our oxygen is collected from here, our cleaned oxygen, it has slime lung in it, so we need to kill off the slime lung germ, so it gets passed through a little radiator in here with some radiant gas piping, and a germ sensor kicks it out when it's clean. Don't forget your polluted water tank for polluted oxygen. It's not going to be enough, mate. This layout is not enough to get a decent amount of polluted oxygen. If we're gonna get some polluted oxygen coming in for like a puff farm or something, it needs to be way bigger. But I can do that. I can do that with like a comb. What's the word I'm looking for? Evaporator, I guess. Off-gasser. An off-gasser. Alright, let's get this done with a 7. Oh, we must have got to that morb. Kill him dead. He dead? Ooh. Ew. Let's slap down a few deodorizers quickly. Just because. Fuck slime lung. Ugh. Blech. We do have a little blob of coal here that'll probably keep us going for a little bit as well. Which we can hop over and get. Again, I'll do this at the 7. We should have enough dupes to, like, keep the base ticking along and also get this stuff done in a timely fashion. So priority 7 should be fine for this stuff. Alright, so now that I know that works, that's good. What did I build this out of? Okay. So yeah, this is all going to get ripped out, these hatch farms. I've been doing a little bit of tinkering in debug to come up with an idea for a different hatch farm that should sort of auto-manage itself, which I'd like. And we'll probably end up building like 4 of those. That is the plan. We'll go big on the hatch farms, or not really big, same size we normally do really, just to keep a decent amount of coal coming in. We're going to end up with a shitload of igneous rock and obsidian and stuff from these boulders, and also when we start going down into our oil biome some more, so I'm not too worried about the feeding them. I think we should have loads of stuff. Alright. So I'm going to need to make this, let's think. We need another floor here. Can we get that one done first? Let's get that done with a 9. So yeah, just lots of odds and sods that need to be done today. But I like that. I like a nice chill time to sort this stuff out. This is the sort of stuff that I'd normally do at like 2 in the morning after a stream. I don't want any more dupes right now. We'll just take the weird seeds. Ooh. Ooh. My first slime lung. Alfred. So, what's the deal with slime lung now? Like, is he just miserable for a while? Or can we cure it? How does it work? So, time to recovery 3.7 cycles. So do I just put him on a med bed or something? Happy it's not me. Everybody can have a little bit of slime lung occasionally. So yeah, just he consumes more oxygen. He's slightly slow. Harvey Lord, thank you very much. It's a bit of a all over the place base at the minute. We're working on trying to get some stuff tidy today, but thank you very much for the follow. He has a bit of a cold. Is that all it really is now? He's a bit slowed down and a bit sluggish. Okay. Well, we're looking to getting him treated anyway. Yeah, we get all this stuff. Get all this dug out. Reese. How are you today, Wachunga? What's going on? Last time I had a little burn, so at least not this. You had a skin toughening burn. It wasn't a serious burn. Come on. You were fine. You were absolutely fine. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 planters. 1, 2, 3 planters. Yeah, so this can now be insulated. And then we'll just dig this out from the inside. I'm basically being a lazy boy. Alright. Nobody judge me. Nobody judge me. Can we use the overbuild thing? Does it actually work? No. I want to get this done and then we'll go back to like priority 7 stuff, so the base can just be working along. But let's give us another row of blossoms. It's not going to be massive. We do need way more food coming in than we've got at the minute, but it will be a start. And as I say, we're going to need to put in some... Oh, putting a few of these here and there. I know it ain't pretty, but it's what we got. It stopped now and then to catch his breath or cough, so mainly just reduces productivity. Right, okay. How about ethanol and use polluted dirt for polluted oxygen and clay? Get some power out from the process. Yeah, I'm probably going to do like a 4 distiller petroleum gen build just to get us a shitload of polluted dirt. Actually, you get a lot of polluted dirt off it. A stinking amount of polluted dirt, some might say. But yeah, I want to do a bit of base tidying today. But then I would like to look at getting some power options sorted before the end of the stream as well, because otherwise we're going to start really suffering. Really badly. My game feels laggy today, I don't know why. Yeah, obviously if we can cool our petroleum generator or keep it 40 degrees, then we get that solid 40-degree polluted water as well, and I can then use that for something else, you know, heat it up a bit, use it for something else. Which is always nice. I am enjoying trying to use up all of our different things for stuff, you know, like... I have come up with a little bit of a build for... what am I building it off? A little bit of a build for something to do with our volcanoes, but it does cost a bit of power. And I might show you that in a minute if you're interested. It's not the best, but it should work. Need a sick bay. Oh, do I need the, do I need this other thing? Do I need one of these? I mean, I haven't actually got any medicine. Is this a 3-high building? No. Should I put one in here? Need an apothecary. Yeah, I don't want to make medicine. Fuck that. I'm not doing that right now. I rarely make medicine. You need a dupe medical care skill. I think I've got some doctor dupes. I think Prior Reborn is one of our doctor boys. Weird. I'll play some of this pipe and whilst I'm out as well. Right, so whilst you're going to be in the tiles, you're now going to be the insulated pipes down here. We'll break these off into little brackets, because that's how I like to do things. And let's see then. Yeah, we'll have a little band there. And we'll do the bridge thing. And this is going to have to be changed a little bit, but I can't really do it until the pipes are emptied. We're going to have a line down here that splits 3 ways instead. So that's what this is then. We need an apothecary in order to make the medicine, and this is where the medicine gets administered. I've not even seen this building yet. We'll build it just so we can have a nosy. Yeah, 96, cool. Cool. This is nearly empty, which is good. I might make this vertical pipe out of granite. Why not? In fact, if I nip this bridge off, this will go backwards anyway, wouldn't it? So then we can get... Let's see. It would be there to there to there. Okay. And this would bridge in here. So we'll do a spot of this. Boop. And a boop. Go. And then this would be emptied as well. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, it'll be a little bit janky, but I think it'll work. Because the packets will be going multiple directions. Can I be asked fixing that right now? No. No, I cannot. I just need to empty this pipe here. All medicine up the bum routine, is that what it is? It's all about suppositories in this game. I can believe it. Klei are wicked, wicked bastards. Wicked! Fuck it, let's just nip this out. We'll do a little mop. There we go. Oop. Perfect. Get to work. And boop, boop, boop. Clamp these boys up. And this could be turned back on now, can't it? Just a little bit of an extension, you know? Just a little one. No, I didn't fry my PC today. Bovine, no. Oh, that sucks, mate. My condolences, bud. That sucks. Yeah. My condolences as well. That is no good. Oh, buddy. That is the worst. Let's open these. Let's make them look like a bit of a grey backdrop or something. I don't know. Boop. cable connection. Fuck. Oh, that is the worst. Alright, well that's job 1 done. I don't know what we use this little weird space here for, but for now we'll just get rid of this gubbins. We'll leave those ladders there in case I need to run some more piping and stuff later. Next job, let's let them finish this off and get these sweepers online, because that'll save me some jobs, save me some work. What have we got that we can use? That will be fine. That will be fine. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about this micro packet thing that we were getting. I'm hoping it doesn't troll us too badly, but we'll see. I'm hoping it doesn't. I must have better tissues could overclocker. Oh. Does the ladder system work with and hold all air types? The ladder system. What do you mean by the ladder system, Caper? What are we talking about? Oh, those are failing CPU fan header, son of the feeling. Limping monster. Cancels out the extra scratch upgrade. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that is not good either. Unreachable food. Oh, yeah, we're out of food. Woo! What can I cook? I'm running very, very low on the old sleet wheat again. We're sort of living wild at the minute. God damn it. How many beans have we got? Yeah, we've got a few beans. What's that? 6. Yeah, make 5, 6 of you. We'll be okay. Right, so we got all this stuff. I'm assuming they'll have swept all this up as well. Let's just get them down here to get this last of the coal and stuff. And then that's just going to have to do us for now. Captain Arts, how's it going, buddy? And thank you. What you know about your farm where you made it with water? My farm where I made it with water. Farm I made it with water. Sorry, Cap. I'm struggling. I don't know what you're talking about, bud. Farmer I made it with water. This ladder isn't doing shit, by the way. The ladder here, if this is what you're talking about, this isn't actually holding the gases in. We've got a little gas lock here, which is holding in our carbon dioxide. Basically, the carbon dioxide doesn't want to go above this tile if it can help it, so we've got a little gas lock here. It's not perfect, but it'll do us for now, and it means our food is in a carbon dioxide area, if that's what you're talking about. But yeah, the ladder isn't doing anything. That's just access, really. In fact, there should be a plastic ladder, but we can't do the overbuild anymore, can we? Oh, we can. I keep thinking they've removed it. Let's get that removed. That was it with gas closed. Yeah, it's this gas lock here. Does carbon help the food? Carbon dioxide is just a sterile gas that we can store our food in. Bristle blossoms don't mind being in a carbon dioxide atmosphere, so it kind of makes sense. It's a heavy gas that's sterile if they drop their berries. The dupes don't breathe it, but they don't really need to spend much time in here, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, it just keeps it nice and clean. So, and I say, because it's a heavy gas, we can make a little gas lock like this and stop the oxygen from coming in. They would work in an oxygen atmosphere as well, but oxygen isn't sterile, carbon dioxide is. So that's why we do's what we do's. There we go. They're not opening these anytime soon, but that's fine. So we've got this other sweeper online now, so that's going to move this arbor wood. Although it isn't moving da wood. Why are you not moving da wood? Maybe you need a little slap. There we go. Weird. Let's see what the principles are. There. Get loads of that around. Base, it's a pain. Yeah. So carbon dioxide is quite a useful gas, really. I mean, you can do quite a lot with it. We've got lots of it at the south of our base at the minute. In fact, we probably need to look at doing some Slicksters today as well. Getting our Slickster ranch online properly, because these are just wild boys at the minute, and they don't consume enough, really. But that's fine. So, next project. I want to redo the mess halls, because these are fucked, which is going to be a little bit all over the place. And we're going to have to rip it all out to begin with. Which is going to be a wee bit messy. But we're going to rip this out, and we're going to use all this space here, I think. These 3 layers. It's going to be like a decent mess hall. Maybe I'll leave enough room for... enough mess tables for like 30 dupes, maybe? Maybe more. I don't know how many dupes we're going to end up in the colony, that's the problem. Because I do know, like, I'm conscious that we're going to need more dupes, especially if I'm going to have lots of ranches. So at the minute we've got 4, like, decently leveled up critter ranches. We've got 1, you know, top tier, the old Herminator. We'd probably need 4 ranching boys just for our hatches. And then if we end up doing Slicksters as well, add another 1 or 2. We will end up doing Slicksters. I don't know if we're going to do crabs. I don't even know if you can do crabs. I'm not going to do pips. We're going to leave them wild. If we do puffs, we need another cut. So we might need like 6, 7 ranchers alone. So I think we're going to need quite a few dupes. Quite a few boys. Let's get Shane on. Yeah, we could make him an improved rancher. Yeah, why not? Neuro can do some ranching as well. And let's get you doing some strength. Yeah, that'd work nicely. Oh, let's get them all in nicer hats as well. I forgot to do that last stream. So let's make that a thing. Yeah. Yeah, let's get more nicer hats. So, troll. What a beast. What do we want him in? Let's get him in an exosuit hat. Neuro, you're a rancher boy as well now. Domain, astronomy boy, Shane, super hard digger boy, Banyan, super hard diggy boy. Gino, need to remember to change that. Gino is a doctor. Medicine compounding. That's the first one, isn't it? Wait. Improved medicine 1. Improved. Ah, there we go. Ah, nice red one. Nice. What else have we got on this? Prior, Gino, Death of Barney. Huh, Prior. Huh. Although technically Prior's more of a cook. Death of Barney, Gino. There it is. Nice. Red boys. Basile, you already saw it. Nice. Show. Yeah, I could do with just scavenging a bit of food to buy me a bit of time to do the things that I want to do. I think what I might do... Pepper nut. Not got any storage for pepper nuts. What the fuck? You there? That'll be why. We'll just get some of that stored. I'm going to give him like a cycle to do some running around and harvesting wild stuff and tidying up. And then we'll do... I say we'll start doing this. I might rip this out now. And we'll rebuild. So, rip everything. And we'll rebuild with metal tiles. We've got loads of gold now, because we've got our old gold volcano down here giving us 14 tons of gold. It's nice and cool as well. So we've got this little cooling loop out here, chilling things down a bit. So that is good. Do we still have many pips in the base as well? Because I'm going to need to distribute a few around. We've only got one pip left here. Where have all our pips gone? We had loads at one point. Right, whilst it's night time, I'm just going to do a quick save and load because my game's feeling laggy as balls. So give me a sec. Let me read what you said there. FYI, I do nature reserve, go into the Great Hall, so every time a dupe uses it, every dupe uses it every cycle. That's not a bad idea, Bovine. I think what I'm probably going to do is have my nature reserves at every one of my exosuit points, so whenever a dupe leaves the base or comes back in the base, and they do that animation to get in and out of their suit, they're going to be stood in the nature reserve. I think that's what I'm going to do. My game's gone weird. Hold on. There we go. What else did you say? How have your oxygen builds kept up with 24 dupes? Fine. Our electrolyzers are giving us enough for 24 dupes on their own. With a little bit of it extra. We've got a couple of dupes with deep divers lungs, and then we've got the rust build, the rust deoxidizers, which are giving us enough for another like 16 dupes or something, so we should be fine. As long as we keep them both running. Later on in the game when rust and salt, or rust starts getting a bit less, I'll probably just replace the rust build with an electrolyzer build. So we're going to want more hydrogen anyway. If you will do ethanol, you'll need crab's wrench, I think, to get rid of the polluted dirt. That'll be nice for food and lime. Yeah, I've not done a crab ranch yet. I've not actually... I don't even know how good they are and how much they eat and stuff. Or sage hatches, yeah. I think Mex mentioned sage hatches last stream. He said they were converting at a 1-to-1 ratio now, which I've not tested. I don't know if I trust... I mean, I always trust Mex, but I don't know if I trust the ratios. Let's rip these out as well. So yeah, I'll start doing everything in priority 5 now. I don't want to be stressing my dupes too much. And as I say, I've got a lot of like wild crops and stuff that I want them to be getting, and we need all the food we can get right now. So I'm going to rip this floor out as well, because the floors are all going to change. And I always do mess halls like, you know, like this. And I kind of want to do something a bit different, so I think it'll be fun. And these doors are probably all going to be in the wrong place as well. But this is going to be like the centre of the base, you know? So I don't mind if there's like a weird blocky chunk in the middle that's a bit different. In fact, I encourage it. There we go. Get to it. We're getting a lot of dupe thinking time now as well, which I've noticed more and more. You know, when they start deciding their job, like, they stand there panting for a minute. Barcil. No. No. In fact, does that show in the reports still? Which is the reports now? This one? Last cycle. Personal time. Idle time. It used to show as pondering, that's it. Ponder, 7%. 6%. Yeah, I've noticed them stood there thinking about what job they're going to do next, or... It's not good. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Oh shit. Well, that was his fucking dick move. Oh well, we'll fix that in a minute. Jesus. Jesus. I got rid of my pipe. Test SH hatches, it's still 1-to-1. Interesting. Alright then. So, first things first, I'm going to want a place where I can store food that isn't down here in a shitty mess. And I'm going to want ingredients on one side to be cooked as well. And I'm wondering if... I wonder if we want to incorporate this boy. I don't know how much heat this kicks out. The idea of having it in the middle of the base is a little bit spooky. But we would have... got water coming up here. We can use... Where is this? Why am I using cold water for the toilets? We do have some water that we could use to cool it, I guess. So maybe let's start with, first things first, let's get some of this gold and start slapping it in the base like a pimping badass. Do something like that up here as well. And then I'll start planning this room out. Hopefully these will come online soon as well. We can start getting a bit more blossoms coming in, a few more berries. I do need to try and get this carbon dioxide falling down. I'm tempted to put this back on for a bit. Get some of the water cleared. At the moment we're just pumping away all this cold water into our base. And again, I want to get all this polluted water and stuff cleared as best we can. That's going to troll my pump something chronic. So let's put you here instead. Eesh. Yeah, stop that. Stop that immediately. So because it's dripping like the tiny output of the carbon skimmer, my pump is now alternating in weird packets. So I'm getting like, you know, it's slowing my pump down like crazy, so I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Green, how are you, buddy? How's it going today? Okay, how much lime have we got now? 1.8 tons. Come on. Alright, that should be fine. That's good. Good. Alright then. So yeah, let's plan out what we're going to do up here. I figure we'll do it all with metal tiles. We get a bit more of a deco bonus when we get some metal tiles in. Oh yeah. I think it'd be pretty. China Oceania, sea is salty. Oh dear. Crabs are great for lime. 1 to 10 kilo ratio. Yeah, we've noticed that before with the old mottled shell or whatever it's called. Malt. Yeah, these things. Poke shell malt. Yeah, I'll get some of these builds I'm on. What it is basically, mate, I've neglected parts of the base that normally I would have put a bit more effort into so that we didn't have problems now. And because I've neglected them, I now need to fix them. This is my punishment. Right then, so let me just think for a second. Would I want my grills and stuff in the middle? Because obviously I want this to be great halls, but I can split them up. 120 tiles. I'm obviously going to build more tiles in here, and this is going to be... what's this at the minute? 16 by 14. Many. Let's start with... This boy's... is he 3 tall or 4 tall? The idea of having this fucker in here. Takes natural gas, power, gas intake. Carbon dioxide 25 grams. Oh, this just outputs carbon dioxide. It just comes out of it. Do I want that? Don't know if I do. Let's say hypothetically he was there. Alright. And then we'd need... Let me think. We'd have a little thing here. Like that. And then we'd have a sweeper arm here somewhere. That could be delivering da food. Okay, he'd need to be on a platform. We'll make it out of metal to keep it nice and cool. Although probably some of this would be that as well. Right, I'm going to be doing a lot of mumbling and a lot of planning, so bear with me. And then... yeah, let's just do this a second. So that'll be there. This can be... just so you can see what I've got in mind. We'll have something like that. And I would have... should we mirror it on this side? I'll move him over one. Fine. Then we'd need a... do we need a micro musher? What if we did stuff with tofu? What does tofu turn into? Spicy tofu. I don't know if we're going to farm beans. I kind of like the idea of doing it. Don't forget the heat production from it. Yeah, well that's what I was saying before. We do have some wetter that we can circulate around it, so I'm not too fussed about that. I don't know how much it outputs, but I'm just sort of doing something that we can't even use yet, because we've got no natural gas. We've not found any natural gas yet, and until I either do some oil wells or, you know, some sort of natural gas cooker or something, I'm kind of boned on that front. Yeah, these could be higher, couldn't they, really? So let's do them there. I'm thinking of how I'm going to get all my mess tables in as well whilst I'm doing this, you see. So let's say you're across there, like so. And then we would... what would we want here? You'd be like that to there. All this can be metal tiles, yeah. You'd be like that. We'll cancel this for now because we're going to rip that out in a minute. That's fine, we'll leave that as well because we're going to make a bit of a mess here in a minute. And then... I think we could probably service both of these with one sweeper anyway. Just kind of cock up my spacing. So the only thing I've not thought of, can I have these things in like a great hall or will it fuck it up? Like, I don't know if cooking stations count as industrial. Probably test it. This table, decor item plus 20. Sorry guys, I'm going to be mumbling a bit because I'm figuring stuff out. You have more than 20 decor, but still. Do you have a recreational building in there? You may be missing something like that. It is a mess hall, so it doesn't matter if we have the cooking stuff actually in the same room. I wasn't sure if this counted as industrial. Let's just for completion's sake before I build all this shit. Just curious. A metal refinery need a specific liquid intake. No, you can use whatever you want. As long as you don't exceed its temperature, you can use whatever you want. You don't need to do that. Okay, so yeah, I can put all of this in one space then, which is kind of nice. So he'd be able to reach that. Do a grill there. Made of iron. A little bit of decory stuff between. Then that'll be okay. How do I do this? What would look real nice? Let's shufty this around. And then what we can have is our micro musher can go there. Might even put like a what is it, the apothecary? Yeah, fuck it, let's put an apothecary in there as well. And then we'll nip out this tile and this tile. And that's where we'll have our ladders. Because reasons. And then I'm going to want some art above the mess tables. It's giving me a weird number now though. Let's just see. 3, 4, 5, so that's 10. So there's 20. No, I want to leave a little gap in the middle. So how many would that be? 6, 12, 18, 24. I can squeeze way more in here, but then I can't fit any decor in. I kind of want some decor. Although metal tiles will make this pretty pimping on its own, I think. And that'd work fucking perfectly. I'll do this. And this. So what will that give us then? So each layer is 6. So 6, 12, 18, 36. That'd work. How big would the room be at this point though, I wonder? Don't know until I slap some doors on. Alright. Oh, Nick's currently using our single person mess hall. Okay, oh, you are trapped. Let's get you out of there. Alright. So it's a bit of a bigger mess hall than I normally do, but I think it'd be nice. I think it'd be okay. And then what we'd probably need as well is another one of these boys in the middle somewhere. Might move him over a little bit. Oh. Let's cancel you. I know I've moved these a few times now, but if he was like there, that would work better. And so this one's going to cook all the gubbins, so we need a place for the raw ingredients to go. The raw ingredients could go in here. And then the cooked stuff needs to be loaded, and that'll be dropped in here to be finished in here. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like a two-step process, isn't it, with some of these, and some of them are a three-step process. So I think that would work. So yeah, we'll have him here, so that they can't interact with the same things. That'll be good. Let's just fix some of this stuff as well. Oops. Get rid of these, make sure nobody trapped. That should be lovely. Yeah, I need to figure out how big the room is again, so let's just do this for now. We can have all these doors open as well if we want them. Oop. Oh. Oh, it outputs its carbon dioxide through the vent. Oh. Oh, that's okay. I can break this. If we get rid of you. I didn't realise. I thought it just sort of spit it out into the atmosphere. If we make this the primary... let's see here. Let's get rid of this pipe. We'll make this the primary. Like so. And then you are going to bridge into there. There we go. Oh, that's for natural. Oh, that's a natural gas in. Oh, so it does spit it out. I forgot about the natural gas feed. Ah, bollocks. Okay. You fuck. Well, I'll leave that there to remind me. Oh. Well, we'll still leave this how it is. It don't really matter. How are we getting on over here? This is all done now. Let's finish this off as well. I kind of don't want to look at this, so I'll probably do it with like manual sweep stuff. We got any bottles kicking around? We've got some salt water down here. Plenty of salt water. And a bit of ethanol. Yeah, let's do this. Salt water. Salt water. Let's make it an 8 as well. Ah! I'm not used to this new mouse yet, guys. I'm sorry. It feels a little bit alien to me. Swip. Swip. Probably gonna do... They're probably going to take these to various different places, so... Or they'll probably dump it all in the same one, actually. So I'll just sweep a few of these, get rid of them. Alright. Quick feeling on aliens then, Dangus. I'm not titting up any aliens. That's not my style. I'd never dream of it. Alright. Again, I'll sort of need to probably fill some of these tiles in here and there, but we'll see how it works once we've got the doors and stuff in. Very good. What mouse did you end up getting? I got the G502 because it was on a really good offer on Amazon, so that's the one we went for in the end. And it seems nice. It's a little bit of a different grip than I'm used to. So I'm currently trying to adjust. Bollocks, I forgot to put the things in. It's a little bit weird, but I'll get used to it. So I'm not used to having like a claw grip, basically. He's done with a 6. Let's make you a 5. In fact, this is probably why my lumber was dwindling, because I wasn't getting these done in time. Wasn't getting these harvested, but meh. We're at 63k lumber. We seem to be hovering around there at the minute, so... coal wood at 23 tons, but hydrogen is what I'm worried about. We're probably going to be whizzing through our hydrogen soon. I just don't know how to use the weights properly. Oh, I just banged them all in. I banged all the weights in. By the way, I can't remember who was telling me last stream to look up the G7 mouse. I had a G700. That was my last mouse. It's literally the one I'm using on my streaming rig over there. I was like, I'm sure it's familiar. And then I looked and like, yeah, that's like actually my favourite Logitech mouse I've had. But you can't buy them anymore. They stopped making them. There's the G700S, which is similar, but it's not quite the same. Not quite the same. I'm eating the muck fruits. So... what are we waiting on? Size 201 tiles. Jesus, that's huge. Right, we might have to split this off a little bit. 201? That doesn't sound right. Motherfucker. So expensive nowadays. Should we get back to production? Yeah. Yeah, it was my favourite. I don't know if the wire's long enough. Yeah. I had a G700 and that died, and then my mate gave me his G700S, and it wasn't quite the same. It's not quite the same. It's still a good mouse, but it's not as good. This room's fucking vast, so I'm probably gonna have to sectionalize the cookie area off or something. But that's all right. We can do that easily. So yeah, I've now got my portraits. Not like that though. Don't like that. We'll do it like that, and then put a little one in the middle. Oh, I'm out of gold, aren't I? What's these made out of? Iron. Yeah, will have to do. That will have to do. Size is 128, is it not? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's way too big. But I'll fix it a sec. We'll get these tiles built. I'm probably just going to have to put a little door here or something, change these ladders. But that's okay. It's a big boy. Yeah, 191. Whew. We slap a little door here. Deconstruct. Let's get rid of... I would have liked the food in the actual mess hall, but up here isn't too bad, I guess. They'd come up here to get the food. Or would they? Oh, I tell you what I could do that would be kind of nice. What if I had the finished result? It would work. What if I had the finished result here and they grabbed it diagonally? Because this is raw ingredients, that'll feed this. Then those ingredients go to here, which they can eat. They can access in theory. Then these ingredients